Hi everyone, my name is Langel Kuzar and I'm the owner of Yes Event Decor and More. So I decided to create this video because I've received a number of requests on these standing balloon topiaries that I created last year for an engagement party. So some people ask me, where did you get the tassel? And how did you get it to stand like that? And where did you get the stand? And how do you get the balloons to stay like and this is my little helper, of course. He's always here, right by my side. This is my son. Everybody say hi. Tyreek, say hi.
Hi.
Yes, so this is my little helper who I'm pretty sure will be popping in and out of this video. So anyways,
Bye.
I've gotten a lot of questions on how do you get the balloons to stand like that and what's the stand and what did you use. So I'm going to answer all those questions in this video. I'm going to walk you through step by step as much as I can because I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm going to walk you through step by step how I created the balloon topiaries, and I'm also going to walk you through my material list. So hopefully I'll address all your questions. Okay, so here's the materials that you're gonna need to make these balloon topiaries. So first you're gonna need a stand. So here's a plastic stand that you can get off of Amazon, or you can get them from eFavorMart, or you can get them from Tablecloth Factory. So you can get these if you just type in balloon stand into your Google search, this will come up. If you're using this type of stand, you want to make sure that you put either some sand or some water in this because it will just topple over. So you need something that will be like a weight on the bottom. So in the bottom, again, just put some sand. If you don't have sand, you can put some water into this. If you're going to be doing this outside, or if you have a lot of kids around and you don't necessarily want to worry about them knocking it over, you want something that's a little bit more sturdier. So you could use a floor lamp. So here's a floor lamp that I use. I get these from IKEA. And you could use this. This is a lot more sturdier, and then you can put it either outside or you can put it somewhere where, you know, there may be a higher traffic area. So you're going to need a stand. Then you're gonna need, everybody's been asking, where do you get your tassels from? So I use a foil curtain. So this is a foil curtain. You could either get it from, again, from eFavorMart, tableclothfactory.com, or you can just get it from Amazon. So if you type in foil curtain, they come in different colors, they come in different sizes. It just depends on how tall you want it to be, your decoration. I believe they come in 6 or 8 feet. So yes, you can type this in, you can find this on Amazon. I have a silver one here, and then I have a gold one because I plan on doing 2 different ones. And then you're just gonna need some balloons. So you're gonna need 11-inch or 12-inch balloons. So I have white ones here, and then I have blue ones here because I'm gonna do the blue with the silver, and then I'm gonna do the white with the gold since everybody loves the gold. And then last but not least, you're gonna need a balloon pump. So do not blow these up by mouth because one, that is going to take a lot of time, and then 2,
They don't taste good.
yes, my son just said they don't taste good. Not sure how he knows how they taste, but anyways,
Because I've used them up before.
oh, okay. So yes, you don't want to blow these up with your mouth. So you can get a balloon pump. You can get a balloon pump from the dollar store. This one I got online from Bargain Balloons. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to put your stands together. So I've already put this black one together. This is just like a lamp, of any floor lamp. You just screw the pieces together. Kind of the same thing with the plastic stand. You're just putting these individual pieces together. I've taped some of these just because it makes it more sturdy. And you just put it in the base. I don't know why this one doesn't want to go. And then this. And you could make these as tall. They go up to 8 feet. But this one I'm just going to keep at this 5-foot level. And then I just have some packaging tape, and then I just tape the pieces just to make sure that they don't pop out. And don't worry about the tape and how this looks because this is going to be covered with the foil curtain. Okay. So now I'm going to take the gold foil curtain and just open it. And then it just unravels. until you get to this part. And the good thing about these foil curtains is that they have double-sided tape on it, so you don't even have to add tape on it. So they may get a little bit tangled in this part, but pretty much what you're doing, you want to be really careful because again, this is double-sided tape, and you don't want it to kind of glue to each other. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take this foil curtain and literally just wrap it around the pole. Okay. So you're just wrapping it around the pole. And we're just gonna fast forward through this part so that you don't have to see, but we're literally just taking it and wrapping it around the pole. Okay, and so after you're done with that, then you just, because it's a little bit tangled, right? Because you did all that wrapping, and you just want to be, this is so fragile. These rip very, very easily. So you just want to have some patience with them. And then just kind of fluff it out. And then I just try to make sure, you know, that it's just even, right? And then all you're gonna do is just go around the bottom of this and then just cut the excess because you don't need the excess. And if you want it to look fuller, because I think what I'm gonna do, because I bought 3 of these, so I'm just gonna wrap it around, wrap another one around. So now we are going to start blowing up the balloons. So you're gonna need your balloon pump and you're gonna need your balloon. So I'm gonna do 20 pumps in each balloon, okay? So you're just gonna put your pump in the balloon and just, I'm holding it like this because I'm left-handed. If it's easier for you to hold it like this and pump the air, please do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pump 20 pumps. Okay, so here's 20 pumps of air. So that's that. And then you could either tie your balloon the regular way that you tie balloons, or you could, I hold my balloons like this. This will hold the air in them. I'll do it again for you. So you just like wrap it around your fingers and this holds the air. And then what I do is I pick up the next balloon. I'll pump the same amount of air into each balloon. So you want to make sure if you're doing 20 pumps of air, if 20 pumps of air looks like it's too much or if it's not enough for you, please feel free to put more air into your balloons. Again, it depends on the look that you're going for. What I will say is if you put too much air in them, then there's more probability that these will pop. So you don't want to put too much air in them. When they start to get like that pear shape, that means that you may be putting too much air in them. So you want them to be more of a round shape so that you can manipulate them and form them into the topiary later. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow up this one. Okay, and you kind of eyeball it to make sure it's the same size. And then what I do is I wrap these around each other and then tie them together. Oops. And then tie them together. Okay, so this is a duplet. So what you're gonna need is 6 of these duplets. So I'm gonna make another one for you. So as you can see, I have blown up the balloon. So I have my duplets. So I have 6 of the blue and then I have 6 of the white. So now I'm going to show you how you make your balloon topiaries. Okay, so this is what's going to be on the top of your balloon stands. All right, so I'm just gonna use the blue ones for this. So here's one balloon. Here's one duplet, and here's another one. Okay, so in order to connect them, you see what I'm doing? You just put them together like this, so make sure that they're like in a cross, shall I say. Put them together like this, right? And then just twist them. So they're gonna come out looking something like this. I'm gonna do that again with the white, just so that you can see it again. So here's one, right? Here's one duplet, here's the other. You're gonna twist one of them and then just put them together. As you can see what I'm doing, I'm just putting them together like this, and then take two of them and twist them together. It's gonna come out something like this, okay? All right. And then, here goes my little helper again. All right, so I'm gonna go back to using the blue. All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna add the other duplets to this. And that's what you're gonna see the topiary start to form, okay? So what you wanna do is add them in the middle. So I'm just gonna get a little bit closer so that you can see me. So I'm just putting them through. Like you're literally just like pulling them through the middle. Like where the balloons are gathered in the middle, you're just pulling it through. So I'm gonna do another one. So take the balloon, and then as you can see, I'm just pulling it through. And again, feel free to practice doing this. Okay, and you see that it's like starting to form, like a flower looking. All right, so we have two more to add. And it gets a little bit tighter, you know, as you're adding. So again, just, you see what I'm doing? I'm just pulling it through. Kind of like the middle. And a good way to see, like if you're done, you just take one side. And you should start to see it's one in the middle, and then they go around, right? So it kind of looks like a flower, but it's supposed to look that way on both sides. So both sides should be equal. So as you can see, this side just has this, right? It just has this four. So it should look the same exact way as this side. So now we're gonna put this last one in there. And you're just literally, bye sweetie. And you're just literally pulling it through. My son is acting like he's quiet, and he's literally not. So, as you can see, on this side, right, you have this one in the middle, and then you have these on the side, right? And then if you flip it over, it's the same exact thing, right? You have one in the middle, and then you have these on the side, okay? We have blown up our balloon topiaries. They look like little flowers. And then the last step is just, and they're very staticky. So the last step is just to put them on top, and you just slip them on. So this is another point where they may pop. So if they pop, you know, I know it may be frustrating, but again, buy enough balloons where you could try again, okay? All right. So you're literally just sliding. There should be like a little opening in here. So you're just sliding it on. If you're putting these outside, what you could do is you can put like the balloon glue. There's like these little dots of glue. You can put those in there on the balloons so that it stays, okay? So here's one of them. And then here's your next one. So yeah, so as you can see, here's our standing balloon topiaries. I love the way that they came out. They're relatively easy. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'll definitely try to get to all of the questions. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. If you guys have any other questions or would like to see any other videos, please feel free to comment and let me know. I hope that, again, everybody is staying safe during this coronavirus, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.